me go ahead and put this in. We're going to chime everybody in right now. All right, we got a couple of minutes. All right, that's what I'm talking about. 15 participants in the first 2 minutes. You know, this call done got, it done got so good here. And people sold, like people getting on 10 minutes, 15 minutes prior to 7. I've been opening up the call about a quarter till sometime, and I just sit there and let everybody kind of chime in. Man, we got people jumping in way ahead of time. And that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? We doing this call just to add value, yo. This thing about me, yo, this thing about us. Let's get our people on here. Let's talk business. Let's talk family. Let's talk money for a little bit. Ms.
We
Johnson.
early.
What you said, Doc? I heard somebody coming in.
We early because
I heard that we early cuz and then they went out.
we hungry.
That's what I'm talking about. Hungry. That's it. That's it. Hungry and humble. That's the key. I always say we got, you know, we could be as hungry as a lion, but we still got to be as humble as a dog, man. You know, if your feet never leave the ground, you ain't got to get knocked back down. You feel me? You got to make sure you keep your feet down. We're going to stay hungry and humble. Miss Rhonda. Who else we got coming in here? Tanika. Miss Graham. I believe Miss Graham got a whole promotion coming. But then hit it last night, one. Mr. Lemus, good afternoon, sir.
What's going on, Adrian?
Doing well, sir. Good to hear your voice, King. All right.
No.
Yes, sir. All right. So we got 2 more minutes and we're going to get started, man. We're going to jump right into some mind control stuff today, man. Listen, y'all know how we coming, man. We always going to put something on the mind before we go through the opportunity. We got to have a shift. We got to have a shift so we can digest this thing the right way. Man, we so proud of some of our teammates, man. We just seen some folk. One of our organizations, man, Cashville. I see we got Liz and him, and they tearing this thing up. They doing a great job. They just posted a flyer, man. I'm gonna put it on my page after this call. Man, it's just beautiful, beautiful. 6-figure trader group. They're just doing a great job, man. So we want to highlight them. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing a good job. I hear Red back there talking about Cashville. I hear you. All right, we got 1 more minute, guys. We're going to get started, but congratulations to them.
Oh, I thought I was mute. Sorry about it, guys.
No, you
Sorry
good.
I'm talking to my brother-in-law. We out here getting a game plan for Cashville. Sorry about that.
No, you good. You good. All right, so we good. We see leader Cashville himself in here, Mr. King Pip, man. Congratulations, sir. Doing a great job helping the people, sir.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks to you.
Absolutely, bro. You know, I'm here for you, bro. I'm here for you, man. Our whole deal is to make sure each one teach one. And man, you're doing a great job of leading your ship. I say everybody in leadership has a ship they have to move, right? Your team is definitely moving, brother. Keep up the good work.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Mr. David Hall, good afternoon, sir. I appreciate everybody for listening. It's going to be talked about, right? It's going to be talked about for the next 90 days, 6 months when we popping out kings and queens and we popping out empresses and legends, new princes, right? And we're going to be talking about how Dynamite was screwing up all the Zooms. Like he was tearing up all the Zooms. He had all type of crazy stuff going on. He was in Starbucks, Panera Bread. That boy, I think I saw that boy at a Shell gas station. He was at a gas station somewhere. He was doing a Zoom call and pumping gas in his BMW. Man, that boy was just doing Zooms all over the country. And you're right. That's exactly what it's going to look like. Because whatever we got to do to get this message out here, we're going to keep pushing it. We're going to keep pushing it. All the presentation, all that stuff going to get pretty and polished up and all that. That's great. That's going to be beautiful. Man, I don't care nothing about that. That stuff don't mean nothing to me. What means something to me is that we take a moment. You know what I'm saying? We take some time and we talk about generational wealth. That's what means something to me, that we get our minds in the right place, right? I don't care about how pretty the presentation is. I care is the message clear. Can we get our families and our community in a position, right, to make sure we doing what we got to be doing to go to the next level? If we get that, but a messed up presentation, I'm all good with it. But if we don't get that, and this deal is polished and pretty, the whole presentation was trash. Throw the whole computer away, the whole server, the satellite, the network, is all trash. Because if don't nobody change, I don't care how good it look. That don't matter to me. What matters to me is we get where we trying to go, family. You know what I'm saying? So you got 1 minute to invite your people on. Right, let's get your people in here. Let's get them in the building so we can go ahead and do what we got to do today. Because we came here to make some shift happen, right? We got to shift some thoughts and emotions around so we can get where we trying to go with this deal called life, man. So listen, we going to go ahead and get started. I'm your boy, Adrian Dynamite Sloan, man, your host for this evening. I appreciate everybody taking time out of your busy day just to come in and collaborate with us for a little bit. I'm going to mute everybody out. Again, big ups to my man, DJ, for helping me out, bro. I appreciate you, bro. And you got a soldier in your corner, bro. I appreciate you. So, you know, we came here for just a moment, man, just to express our deepest compassion for those that's trying to grow their family to the next level. I'm going to give you a little bit about my background on this call for those who don't know my story. I'm 35 years old, originally from Newark, New Jersey. I reside in North Carolina at this point in time of my life. Third generation business owner. My grandfather and my father was in business. I came up the youngest of 12. My father, you know, my biological father passed when I was young and moved to North Carolina, and I was raised by another man that I call my pops, because I feel like one father gave me the DNA, another father gave me the mindset, right, to be able to really focus on what I got to get done in life. And that military mind that he was in, it really taught me a lot of structure and discipline, a lot of competition. But both of my fathers boxed in the military, and so I always had a competitive edge about life and how to fight for what I want to go for. And so coming up early in life, you know, got a scholarship, you know, track and field, St. Augustine. I was the untraditional kid. I do a lot of speaking in Charlotte, do a lot of speaking across the country. And a lot of things I like to talk to as a lot of kids, man, in our community, and teaching them, right, the reality that you may go an untraditional route in life, but that doesn't mean you're not going to end up exactly where you're supposed to go, right? And so I was that kid who got the scholarship, got in trouble, got kicked out, got into a fight, lost the scholarship, right? Had to go the traditional route, go to a college, and had to get it out the mud the way I had to go do it. But I'm grateful for my story of how it went, because with me still having to go through college and fight for everything I had to get in life, I feel like it made me and developed me to the man that I am today. And I'm so grateful for that, because my parents did everything they could do, but they didn't really know money like that. My mom didn't know it, grandmother didn't know it, right? My father gave me all the tools he can give me as a man to be able to stand up on my own 2 feet. And what I had to do, I had to take myself, right, outside of my environment, outside of my circumstance and my situation. And many people make a lot of excuses, I feel like, in life about what happens to them, right? But it's not what happened, it's how you respond. And in my last talk we just had earlier today, we talked about John C. Maxwell, and he said that you can't dictate what happens to you, but you can change what happens in you, right? It's something in you that you can change and dictate. And throughout life, I learned, right, not to make excuses, because I understood that my family was overworked and underpaid. They had one stream of income, and that my mother did the best she could do working 2 jobs, but, you know, it wasn't enough. I learned young in life how to make an additional income. I was that kid that would ride the bicycle to go to the corner store to go get, you know, to go get some lollipops, and I would sell them in school. So, you know, I was very entrepreneur, and I always knew working a 9 to 5 wasn't going to do. So my call that I like to give out is generational wealth for understanding economics, because I decided after my career through corporate America, I was the youngest district manager from New York to Florida at age 21, 22. I was in college doing that deal, had a small business outside of my job. So I always understood, right, having multiple streams of income was always going to be the direction for me. I saw my mother work for a company her entire life, and her back went out. She got hurt on the job, y'all. My mother got hurt on the job in the medical field. Her, my aunts, all of them were CNAs, and you know, they did that medical route, RNs and LP and all that jazz. I didn't want to do none of that. I saw my mother work a company, right? And I hope you can understand it, because there might be some people in your family too, or why I feel like us learning skill sets of how to diversify income is so important, because I saw my mother give her whole life to a company that she built from the ground up and blew her back out, 2 spurs in the neck, rupture whole, you know, spinal situation, and she had to retire. She gave her whole life for a company, missed my basketball games, track games, all that kind of stuff, giving her life to a company. And I made a declaration in my heart and my spirit, right, that I hope many of y'all have done too, that I would never give my whole life to a company and miss memorable times on my children's life and stuff like that, just to say I got to make ends meet, because ends are ends. North Pole, South Pole will never meet. Ends are not made to meet. Ends are always going to be ends. They call them ends for a reason. There's no connectivity to it. So people say they're going their whole life to make ends meet, and they're going to never meet. So that's a falsified indoctrination that we have in our mind, that you feel like you're going to go through life and you're going to make ends meet. Man, you're going to trade time for money, and then you're going to run out of time and you still ain't going to have enough money. You're going to get old and you're going to go from the age of 25 to 65 and you're going to work 40 hours of your life, 40 years of your life for 40 hours a week, right? And you're going to retire for 40% of your income. You're going to fall victim of the 40-40-40 rule. You're going to be like that mouse, right, that's going to keep going around the wheel, and you're never going to be able to get off of that wheel, y'all. Because jobs in America was not structured for us to get freedom, right? But put freedom in the chat if you want freedom in your life, because I'm telling you, the only way for you to take your life to another level, you have to have multiple streams of income. I understood early in life that seeing my family go through what they went through was not going to be the way for me. So I decided before the age of 40, I told my mom I was going to retire by the age of 40. I made $1 million in 3.5, 4 years in my previous company and doing financial services. And by the time I was 30, 31, I had made enough money that I ain't worked for a year and a half. I ain't worked for a year and a half because I wanted to enjoy moments and not just money, right? So you got to go hard in your life so you can get to a point where you can enjoy moments and not just money. But believe me, you're going to have to understand money, right, to get those moments. And so it comes a season in everybody's life that you got to make a decision, right? You got to decide that I don't care what you know or what you don't know, you have to learn economics. If we're going to be able to really get our lives in a position where we can enjoy, right, the longer part of our lives, where we're more mobile, right? Not the 40 years to 65 and die 85 and you got 15 years of enjoyment. I'm talking about from the time you right now, 20, 30, 40 years that God bless you to be here to enjoy all of that. That's going to come from you taking time to put information in your mind, because whatever's in your mind is in your pocket, right? You have to stretch your mind. And so what I learned early on in life is how to read, think, and grow rich. I learned how to, get with Robert Kiyosaki. So I want to give you something real quick. I want to give you one, right, that I feel like is going to help y'all. And this one right here came from Think and Grow Rich. I'm always going to give you something, right? And then we're going to go right into why I feel like Tradera is the best business opportunity in the country, because it's teaching money and information, right? And that doesn't take long to teach you, right? But I want to give you something, right? This is what Napoleon Hill said. He said, mind control is the result of self-discipline and habits. You either control your mind or it controls you. There is no hallway compromise. There is no compromise. Either you gonna control your mind or your mind gonna control you. If all you got in your mind is how to go to work, clock in, clock out, ask for time off, be off on the weekend, go back to work on Monday, work 40 hours, can't see your kids, get 2 weeks off vacation, that's all you're gonna know. And then anytime somebody trying to teach you something new or give you a new opportunity, if you keep passing those opportunities, you're always going to be afraid to receive new information, to learn a new skill set. Right now, I do my calls to teach everybody not to be afraid of something new, because the country as a pandemic is shutting down, the world is going through changes, and you have to learn a new skill set. I want to introduce to you one of the best skill sets that I feel like you can learn in the country is financial services. Tradera right now is a company in America that's international, global access, that you can make money right now from your cell phone. When everything happened with the pandemic and everything was shutting down, people was not able to go to brick and mortar jobs and furlough. People have to work from home. Change happened, right? People was losing their mind and not understanding how they can make money for their families anymore. Guys, I'm here to tell you about opportunities that even if you had to learn another skill set, if you look at you making $20 an hour and you working 10 hours out that deal, man, that's cool. You make a cool 200 before Uncle Sam, right? So you really bring home 150, right? We got some people in our team making $150 in 30 minutes, $150 an hour. So what I would ask you a question of it is, if I could show you a way that you can buy back time and collapse time frames, is that something that you would be interested in? Put interested in the chat. I want to talk to you for a moment about, if it's important to you, about how you can spend more moments and not just be focused on money, how we can use our mind and not our back and get ourselves in a situation where we can enjoy more of our family. If you feel like that's important, right, put valuable in the chat. Because I feel like in Tradera, we could take a person, and I'm seeing it right now in my organization, we got about 3 dozen people in the last 4 weeks that's making $500 to $2,000 residual income who have bought back time frame to enjoy with their loved ones. Right now, my son just turned 5 years old, and all week, I ain't clock in, clock out, I ain't go nowhere, got Taco Bell, Mickey D's, whatever we want. We all across the country, right? And I'm enjoying my family. Why? Because I bought back time, right? So I'm here to teach people how to buy back time, not trade time for money, how to buy back time. If you're gonna learn how to buy back time and really enjoy your life, you gotta learn how to make money a different way. Let me share with you guys an opportunity right now that I feel like you can buy back time. And if I could show you how to make money in a digital way where you can be home with your family, is that something that you feel like would be valuable? Right now, one of my brothers, Gerard, right now was showing me this morning how he's making money on his cell phone, right? Cell phone. He got 4 or 5 kids just like me, and they eat, right? Making money on a cell phone, right? We feeding the kids based on digital, right? Not trying to clock in and clock out. Do you realize if you work an extra part-time job right now, if I ask a person, right, are you interested in making some extra income? Most people are gonna say yes. And I'm gonna ask you, do you have an extra 20 hours out of your week to dedicate to make, I don't know, an extra $200? Most people are gonna say no. Because you can't find 20 hours, right, in your busy schedule right now to make $200, $300. But that's what's going to happen if you work in a part-time job right now, and the average part-time job pays a person $500 a month. Let me share some with you. That's 80 hours. Let me ask you a question right now. If you work a job, do you have 80 hours that you can dedicate to make $500? 80 hours. Do you have that much time? Absolutely not. Most people don't have that time. What I love about the Tradera opportunity, we got people right now making $500 extra coming into their household within their first 7 days, and they're doing it in moments, not hours. Let me introduce you to one of the best business opportunity in the country right now that I feel like you can buy back time. So whoever invited you to this call, right after this call, make sure you move swift, get back with them, right? So they can show you in detail, because I'm gonna give you an overview, but I want them to show you in detail, right? How you can get in position and how you can make money doing 2 things. Number one, would you like, right? And I'm gonna ask you a question. If I could show you a way which you can make money from home or on your cell phone anywhere in the country within moments, would you be interested in learning how? That's my first question. So if you're that person, you could put yes in the chat, right? If I could show you a way right now where I can show you how to make money from your home or anywhere in the country on your cell phone, would you be interested in knowing how? If I could show you how to get your cell phone bill paid, if I could show you how to get your mortgage paid, your car note paid, right, from home in moments, right, would you be interested in me showing you how? So if you're that first person, right, if you want to make money from your cell phone, I'm going to show you how. The second question of it is, if I can show you how you can make enough money where you can start investing your money from your business to buy and build other businesses of your goals and dreams, would you be interested in me showing you how? You could put yes in the chat. If you would like to learn a way that I can show you about building how you can build a Tradera business, right? And you can have enough money to fund your goals and dreams, right? By you helping other people acquire the income to take care of their family, would you be interested in me showing you how? See, guys, that's all we do. The only thing we do is, number one, we help people know how to make money from their cell phone, right? Or digital, right? Or number two, we help people enroll and you get a residual income. That's all we do. We have an online platform like an educational college, nothing major. I can't spice this up to be no more than what it is. The company's been around since 2019, created by 2 gentlemen by the name of Cody Sell and Easton Harris, right, out of Texas. These gentlemen created this company off of integrity, 100% debt free because they started out of their pocket. These gentlemen did this company out of their pocket, guys. They created a situation where you and I, right, could be in a position that we can impact of a community from our cell phone. Right. So if you want more information, you can go to Tradera.org. You can do all the research you want. If you want those overanalyzer, paralysis analysis type of people, all the information is there. Right. But I want to talk to you about a global opportunity in the most liquid market in the country that is digital without being in a brick and mortar. See, what we understand is this education, guys, usually would take a person $5,000 to $5,500 in order to purchase it or go to a school or academy to be able to learn. Guys, we have a situation that Cody and Easton made not only, if you look at all Forex Academy companies in the country, because there's some out there. We won't say Tradera's the only one. We'll just say we the best one. But in reality, guys, if you were to look at this situation, you'll find other Forex platforms out there with less value and more expensive. What we was able to do is put together a platform that was affordable at $99 a month, right? That even with that, if you refer 3 people, we will waive your $99 and your education becomes free. Is that valuable? Put valuable in the chat. And we can waive your $99, right? And your education becomes 100% free at that point, right? And even if you pay an additional $15, we'll put you in a referral program where you can get a residual income. Inside our academy, we get a trading education. You get a person that's willing to educate you on how money works. Again, as I said, mind control is a result of self-discipline. If you have enough discipline to sit your behind down, sir, ma'am, at a computer for a moment and take time to educate yourself, to take your mindset to another level, we can put some more money in your pocket. Not only that, we're going to give you 2 to 3 trade alerts every single day that's going to come to your Telegram on your phone, again, from your cell phone. And we're going to give you an alert and show you with 70% accuracy, right, that we have a year track record of, that we can help you grow your income. Is that valuable? Put that in the chat, right? Live sessions and webinars, small group studies, right, from a great trade company. Now, we understand everything with investments at your own risk, right? So we have that risk assessment. We teach you that in our academy where you get the professor to work with you. You can't get no better than that. Everybody need a coach, right? Kobe had a coach, right? Magic Johnson had a coach, right? We understand that Isaiah Thomas had a coach. Everybody has to have a coach. We got Hall of Famers that have coaches. Why is that? Because everybody need to be taught how to make good decisions. Our job in Tradera is to help you make good decisions with your money. So number one, again, you can grow your money to go to another level. And number two, you feel comfortable referring other people to get the same benefit that you got. Guys, you get this value for $99 a month. $99 a month, and you can refer 3 people, your membership becomes free. Is that valuable right now, guys? This will take your life to the next level. For what it done for me and my family, absolutely took us to the next level. I believe that this academy could be $5,000, $10,000. The value doesn't change, but the fact it's only $99 is a game changer. Guys, let me show you this next situation here. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you right now how, if you were a person that you wanted to refer other people into our opportunity, how it can benefit you. Okay, here we go. So a lot of people say, well, Sloan, I'm not a recruiter, so I'm not a talker. So I get you can talk, Sloan, but I'm not a talker. I didn't ask you to talk. We didn't ask you to recruit. All we said is this: if you feel like it was beneficial for you, would you feel comfortable referring what was beneficial to you to other people? That's all I'm asking. If you feel comfortable and you refer this to 3 people, and let me zero in on this, from all the way from a free account up to $1 million a month, our conversation says how many people? 3. You refer 3 people to the deal, but guess what? Each one teach one. So every time a person refer another person, guess what? Your organization grow from here to infinity. Now, if you was in a situation real simple, because these numbers can get real crazy, it just gets stupid how they can get out of hand. If you was a person and you felt comfortable with the education we was giving you, and you feel comfortable enough to tell 3 people, would you mind if they told people too? See, it's going to get to a point that you can't stop your organization from growing. And that's what happened to my organization. My organization is absolutely on fire. Like, we got so many leaders making money, so many leaders training across. I'm not the only trainer. I got great trainers. I got Aaron training, where we got Sean is a great trainer. We got Ty training now. We got Tasha training now. We got Gerard training. Like, we got trainers. Tanique was training. Like, we got trainers that's training because they're pumped up. They're excited about what's happening for them and their family. See, what I believe and what I love about this opportunity is you could be a blessing to somebody else because you never know what people are going through. So that's why when I first got started, I did not prejudge anybody. The people that came to my mind, I told them. Now, if they didn't want to do it and they didn't want to be a part of what I was doing, that was okay. But they can't say I didn't tell them, right? So everybody that got started with me, we all counted to be a blessing from the Heavenly Father, because all of our lives have changed, and we do these meetings every day, twice, Monday through Friday. And I said I was going to do Saturday, Sunday, but I ain't going to do it. I got stuff for my team and training, right? So if you become a part of the team, you can get me on Saturday. But if you want to look at the opportunity, you can get me Monday through Friday, right? Monday through Friday, 2 times out of the day, I'm taking a moment to give some value, intellectual property, and share opportunity with you. Whoever invited you to this call thought enough about you, like I thought enough about my family and my teammates and my friends, right? I told them about it. I put 15 people on the call when I first got started. Guys, you wouldn't believe what happened. I looked up in 30 days. I ain't even logged into the back office yet, and I had $500 sitting in my e-wallet. $500 right now would take care of car. I got a 750 and an S550. $500 is that car note. That take care of that. So Tradera could take care of that car note, right? $500 for some of y'all is a cell phone bill and a power bill. If you have $500 coming into your household right now, right, would that be a game changer for referring other people? Just put game changer. If you had $1,000 coming into your household right now for helping other people, would that be a game changer for you? Put that in the chat. Just put game changer. If you had $2,000 a month, now you do realize that $2,000 a month is enough money to live pretty much anywhere in the country within reason, right? It's $2,000. We have people right now in our business that's at $2,000 a month in income, right? Within 60 days, and they ain't did nothing but share opportunity with other people. Ain't no recruiting, ain't no gimmicks, ain't no get rich quick, ain't no none of that kind of jazz. People helping people. And this is why I feel like this is the best business opportunity in the country, right? For a person who just don't mind, number one, empowering themselves with more information, right? As my man Napoleon said, mind control is the result of self-discipline and habit. You either control your mind or it controls you. If you don't like your life, control it. If you don't like the decision that's going on, control it. If you don't like your income, change it, right? All these things that changes, right? Sometimes being an adult is boring. I say it all the time, like being responsible is boring sometimes because we got to make decisions for now, for our tomorrow. That's just called being a responsible adult, because you do realize the decision that we made yesterday put us in the position where we are today. Understand that. But the decision that we make today is going to dictate our life for tomorrow. So my challenge to you is make good decisions today. I don't care what happened yesterday, make a good decision today. If we got better every day, from Monday to Tuesday, from Tuesday to Wednesday, from Wednesday to Thursday, from Thursday to Friday, if we just got better at increasing by small increments and better decision making, it'll take our life to the next level. I want you to write down a book called The Atomic Habit by James Clear. In The Atomic Habit by James Clear, he said if we make incremental changes in our life, it makes a significant change over time. If a rocket is taken off into orbit and it changes a couple of degrees of separation, it's a difference between North Carolina and California of where it lands. It's a difference of a couple degrees of separation. It's from good to great, from poor to average, from average to great. It's small degrees. It's not big. It's small degrees of decision making, guys. Today you have a decision to make. Either you're going to be okay with the way you've been or what you've been taught or any excuse that you have, or you're going to make a decision. I don't care if people don't, if they criticize you, talk about you, you're in a pyramid scheme, or it don't work. That's one of them things again. Well, let it be one of them best things that ever happened. You follow me? I don't care if it's another one of them things. Let it be the thing that changed your whole life for the rest of your life, right? Because most people are going to talk about stuff, but they ain't going to do nothing. So you can't just be a talker. You got to be a doer. Let's take some action. Let's stop acting, guys. I'm going to show you exactly what happened for me. And I'm closing with this deal, man. I'm fired up. Y'all, I'm ready to rock. I'm absolutely fired up. Absolutely fired up. Because I believe in game-changing experiences. And I believe there's an absolute game changer. Right, God, this is what happened for me. This was a game changer. I came into the business, referred some of my friends and family. 30 days went by. Boom, $500. I made a decision, right? To decide means something had to die. My doubt, my disbelief, all it ain't gonna work, all that died. I made a decision and it's gonna work, right? I decided, I killed my disbelief, like you gotta kill your disbelief, right? You gotta commit that decision to kill the doubt and go to work because it's happened. I'm showing you the results. 2 weeks later, $2,000 a month. 2 weeks later, $5,000 a month. 2 weeks from now, I'll be at $10,000 a month. That's $120,000 that I'll have created for my family in 60 days. The average net worth in America right now is $57,000. Y'all don't heard me say it before. I'm gonna say it again because it's a fact. And $120,000 is twice as much without the 4-year degree and without the master. Y'all heard me say I got in trouble in school, got kicked out. I make more money now than the professors that was teaching me in college. Man, y'all understand. This deal is crazy. This is not normal to be able to make this kind of money for doing nothing more so but helping people. You can't be afraid. You can't be worried about what people say, right? You got to decide, right? You got to have mind control. You got to make good decisions, right? And I feel like right now, this is one of the best decisions that anybody could make is to put yourself in a position to learn more about money, to jump on the right-hand side of cash flow quadrant, to learn about business and to learn how to invest, right? These is countless hours. Like, let me see, man. Let me pull this joint right here, man. Let me pull this up right here, man. This is countless hours of training, countless hours of personal development, countless hours of making good decisions. Man, countless hours of me wanting to decide to be better, right? I didn't want to be like everybody else in my neighborhood and my family. I wanted to be a living legend that my children can follow after that. You know, I could be that picture over the fireplace. Some of y'all got the same desire to be that picture over the fireplace when we out of here and say, man, you know what, my mother did a good job with us. Man, my father, he did a good job, man. He gave his life for us, man. But somebody got to decide to do it, right? So if somebody got to decide, why not you? Why not you? Somebody got to do it. Or we going to keep passing upon to say, listen, my grandmother didn't do it. My grandfather didn't do it. Your kid's going to look at you and say, Daddy, you ain't do it either, right? Mama, you ain't do it either. So you ain't going to be able to keep continually to say, ain't nobody do it if you don't ever do it. So my recommendation to you is for you to change the generational path of your family. Make a decision, man. Make a decision. Something got to die. Take mind control. You're going to control your future by controlling your present. Get back with the person that invited you to this call. If you have any interest of, number one, learning how to do more with your money, because it's all about information. Number two, you would like to get more income in your household for helping other people, and you want to really show a blessing and love to them by referring the same opportunity to them, we're going to sit you down and show you some class action work. We're going to give you a first class education on money, and we're going to show you how to put things in business. Because what I believe is this, right? I believe money begets money. I believe the situation of at hand is this, that if you learn how to do good with your money and Tradare, and we teach you how to grow, whatever that goals and dreams or them other businesses that you want to do, you can fund those on Tradare's dime. That's what you can do. I got 6 or 7 successful businesses before I came here. But man, I know I can get a couple dozen more, right? Where we can just take this money and just let money make money. That's a good business principle, guys. That's what we're supposed to do. So why not do it from residual? If I could show you a way that you can, and within 6 months, you can make enough money that you can fund your other business goals and dream, would you be interested to take a chance of learning that? Because that's what we want to teach you. It's how to take it to the next level, man. Let's buy back the neighborhoods. Let's buy back the stuff around us. Man, let's build our dream houses, take our kids on their dream vacations. Let's do what we got to get done, but it's going to come from making a decision, man. It's your boy Dynamite Sloan, man. Y'all know my saying, let's be a living legend, not a dead one, right? Let's make sure we do something great right now and forever. Let's go to the chat. Let's see what the people got to say. Man, look at it, man. Look at it. Let's go to the chat, see what the people got to say. The people excited. Game changes. That's what I'm talking about. Game changes. People feel like it's true, winning. That's what I'm talking about. We have to take life serious, guys. I always like to see what you guys got to say. But when we close the chat, we can't see it. Come on, man. It's about being a living legend, man. We ain't out here looking to be a dead one. So get back with your friends and family and invite you to this call. Thank them for allowing you to come to this call. I thank you for taking time out of your day to come and spend a couple moments. And I hope you take value from this call, because I'm giving y'all everything I got to make sure you can give everything you have to your friends and family, for your tomorrow is better than your today. Peace and blessings, man. It's your boy Dynamite Sloan. We out of here. We'll catch you on Monday, right? We're going to run this back again. All right, peace. Thank you for your time.